Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I'm pretty sure that you have watched my last three videos which have very interesting content, and these are the shortest methods you can try speaking in English and you can start speaking in English. These are very beneficial for beginners and intermediate as well as advanced as well, because these phrases help you to first to speak English fluently and confidently. Second is these are very much used by non-native speakers and native speakers as well. So a lot of people who are fluent in English and they speak English very well, they use these phrases very well. Okay, and it will help you for your TOEFL, IELTS, interviews, language tests, or English tests, or interviews, or casual conversations, or formal conversations, or informal conversations. Everywhere these phrases are going to help you in different situations. So that is why I'm sorting things out for you. I'm just trying to come up with one situation every day and come up with 30 different phrases for each situation, so that you get a hang of things and you can just start speaking and start practicing these phrases to improve your English, to improve your speaking skills, to improve your confidence, and to improve your fluency. So guys, on that note, welcome back. I'm your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you out to speak English fluently and confidently. But you have to follow my advice. You have to watch my video, watch my full video, subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, share my videos as much as possible, give me a thumbs up if you like the content, and do comment if you want anything else to know. Okay guys, so let's get started with today's session. Are you ready for it? Great, let's go. So today I'm going to talk about a situation where we have to say thank you, or we have to express our thanks or gratitude to other person. Now every single day when we meet people, we greet people, we introduce ourselves. Okay, these are very common things we do, right? We have to tell our opinions, we have to ask somebody's opinion, we have to make some requests to others, or we have to offer some help or some other things to others, right? So these are general situations which come up every single day in our daily lives, right? So that is why there are various phrases or various ways of talking about it or replying to it or asking for it. Okay, so in this series today I am here to talk about how you can express thanks and gratitude to the other person, right? When you are in an event, when you are in a social gathering, when you are in a company, in your own company office, or you are with a client, or you are in an interview, or you are having a casual conversation with your friends, your family, your relatives, or anybody for that matter, there comes a situation where you have to thank the other person. Okay, but it's not only limited to thank you. You should know the other variations also, like what we can say in that situation to make ourselves feel, a native speaker, or a smarter or more confident and fluent in English, right? The way you speak, the other person will understand, right? What is your level of English? So just to level up your English, you have to know what else we can talk about while expressing our thanks or while saying thank you. Okay, so the first one is, of course, as I told you, thank you. You can always say simply thank you. If somebody is saying something like, oh, you look great. Thank you. Next one is, in the same lines, it is thanks a lot. Okay. Or you can say many thanks or many thanks. This is a much better way of saying, like, you're very happy. Somebody said to you, you're looking so good, or you're looking great today. Oh, many thanks. This is also a good way of saying thank you. Another thing is, another way of saying this really, in formal conversations or in offices or interviews, you can always say, I appreciate it. If somebody applauds you or appreciates you, you can always say, I really appreciate it. Okay, which is a little humble way of saying thank you. Okay, so remember this in a formal settings, you can always say, I really appreciate this, instead of saying thank you. Another one, very simple one, is thank you so much, or thanks a lot. Thank you so much, or that's very kind of you. If somebody is giving a compliment to you or doing something for you, you can always say, oh, that's very kind of you. Kind of you means, oh, that's very sweet of you, or that's very good of you. You know, you can always say, that's very kind of you, that's very sweet of you, or that's very nice of you. Another one is, or the next one is, I'm very grateful for your help, or I'm grateful for your help. Okay, when you have to show your gratitude or your thanks to the other person, you can always say, I'm very grateful for your help. This is also very kind of, it is used in formal and informal context. In both situations you can use this. Okay, if you're very thankful to somebody, so you can always say, I'm very grateful for your help, if you really mean it. Another one is, I can't thank you enough. Okay, if somebody has done something for you out of the box, or you needed immediate help from somebody, and somebody came in and just helped you, okay, you can always say, I can't thank you enough, which means I can't even thank you much. Whatever you have done is more than what I can say, or how I can thank you. It is more than that, how you have helped me. Another one is, thanks for everything. Right? Somebody has organized something for you, or you went for an event and somebody has organized a dinner or a lunch or a party for you, or for others as well, like you are also invited. You can always say, thanks for everything, it was great. Another one is, we always say these in offices also, we can say these to friends also, you are a lifesaver, you saved my life, or you are a lifesaver. Right? Which means like you were in a situation, in a grave situation, and somebody really helped you when you much needed somebody's help, and then you can say, oh, you are a lifesaver, you saved me, you're a lifesaver. You can always say, I am honored. If somebody is appreciating you or giving you compliments or saying some good things about you, you can always say, I'm honored. These are very humble ways of saying thank you. Okay, so you have to understand, like if somebody is really appreciating you a lot, or they are complimenting you, you can always say, I'm honored, thank you, I'm honored, or I'm so grateful. This is another way of saying, which is also very good. Or that's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Another one is, this is something which is more suitable for informal settings, like we can say to our siblings, our parents, or our relatives, or our friends, you are the best. Okay, you can just simply say, you're the best, which always means that, oh, they helped you and you're really thankful for them and you're appreciating them for that. Okay, you're appreciating them for that. So you can say, you're great, or you're the best. Or you can say, you are a true friend. Okay, if somebody saved you in some situation, in whatever way, it's not about only when you are guilty. It's like a lot of things are there, right? A lot of things happen every day. You wanted to finish something and you couldn't do it, and you have to do some other work as well, and somebody came in and helped you. Your friend helped you, your sister helped you, your brother helped you. You can always say, you're a good friend. Like, you helped me in this situation. Another one is, I couldn't have done it without you. Okay, this is also a good way of appreciating or showing gratitude to somebody. Okay, if somebody has helped you and you want to show gratitude or your thanks to them, you can always say, I couldn't have done it without you. Okay, so this also, like, other person also feels important and feels honored and blessed and happy. I really appreciate your support. Okay, if somebody is supporting you in your office, in your team, every day we come across any one or the other situation where we need somebody's help or support or anything. So if somebody helps us, we can always say thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate your support. Any which ways you can say, whichever is convenient for you. Both are correct. Another one is, which I really use a lot. Thanks for being there for me. Whenever somebody has helped me, or my life is such that I am in a hurry. I have to do this, I have to do that, a lot of things. So suddenly if somebody comes and wraps it up for me or helps me somewhere little something in something, I really feel great. I mean, I really feel very happy about it, and I always say thanks for being there for me. Whether it is my husband or my daughter or anybody else. The last one is, it's very simple, very good, very mood changing. You can always say, you always make me smile. Somebody is in a situation where their person is sad or is very tensed or very, exhausted or very, very frustrated. You can always come in and make the person feel good. Then you can say, you always make me smile, or you take my worries away. You always take my worries away. You always make me smile. Okay, so these are some of the phrases, guys, which is there, which will help you to say thanks to the other person depending on the situation. Like, there are a lot of situations. Okay, so you can accordingly use these phrases instead of saying just thank you. Thank you is something which is very common, and we always say thank you to everybody. But if we go a little ahead and add something more better than thank you, it's always good to hear also. If somebody comes and tells you also, I appreciate your support, instead of saying thank you, you will like it more than thank you. Okay, so, or if I come and say to someone, if somebody has helped me and I say thank you, just thank you, and if somebody else comes to that person and says, I can't thank you enough, so that person will feel appreciated by that, right? Because the person is getting very specific and saying like, you have done a lot for me, which makes the other person also feel good about it. So that is why take a step ahead and start speaking these phrases. There's no harm in trying new thing. It's all very much in trend. It's all very much in use. Every native speaker uses all these phrases to sound more perfect, more smart, and more confident and fluent. Of course, because it's not a general word you're using. You're just using phrases which are in different situations differently, right? As I told you, 20 to 25 phrases I've just given you just for thank you and expressing your gratitude to somebody instead of just saying thank you. So if you use it in different situations like this, different phrases, of course people will hear it and they will appreciate your English or your confidence, right? So that is why start, working on your English. Take time out and start revising the phrases, come up with situations, see where you can speak these sentences, these phrases, how you can start speaking it in a natural way. It sounds more natural, guys. You don't have to construct a sentence. It's just that it is a self-constructed statement. You just have to use as it is. So there's no fear of going wrong anywhere. You will never go wrong with these phrases. Start using this and see the difference. Trust me on this. And when you see the difference, let me know in the comment section. See you. Bye-bye.